I am joined today by John from the Wild High. Let you get a sip in there.
Sorry about
Let's
that.
let's just start with everything new. Like this is kind of like a brand new band. We've got the new single, the new album. Let's just kind of tell everybody what's going on with you guys.
Lots.
Yeah.
We've been a band for about 2 years now. So we just kind of get into the groove of things. We were getting good as a band, and then we decided to drop a new album. And right now we have an album that just came out called "Listen to the Wild High." And we decided not to go the traditional way and use the DSPs like Spotify. We're not using YouTube Music, any of them, Amazon. We decided we're just gonna put it on Bandcamp for free. So no subscription. You can just go and you can download it. Even when it says pay to listen, don't listen to it. There's always an option not to do that. And we just wanted to have people get it and not have to worry about all the red tape, not have to worry about contributing to things that morally maybe they don't believe in or financially they think are wrong. There's just a million reasons why we wanted to try it. So it was it's definitely been an interesting learning curve. I've usually just you just throw it on the DSP and let it work, put it on a playlist, right?
Yeah.
But
Uh,
yeah, it's been weird.
this seems more like this is, really for the fans. Like you guys, this is what you're doing it for, right?
Yeah, we're trying to more so because we know how the music industry is now. There's just so many things. There's just so many things and so many people and so many bands. And like every day there seems to be another thing that's happening and another band that's popular and another TikTok trend or whatever it is. And we thought the way we wanted to build a band was we wanted to connect with the people that connect with the kind of music we play.
Mhm.
So we're trying to build something of more of a community where it's like, hey, listen, you don't have to do all that other stuff. You can just like donate if you want. You can have it for free. You can come to our shows. So we like to say that it sounds so corny, and I realize how corny I sound, but we like to say we don't have fans, we have friends. Because like most of the time we play a show, like the whole front row is not necessarily friends we've had all our life, but people we've met since we started the band. And now they just come and they're awesome. And we have patches we wear on our back on stage for the band, and a lot of them have them now because they've been patched into the party and or the family we call it. And it's just been an interesting way to approach it, way different than just kind of being like we're cool and we're like look at how cool we are. Here's our song, and like we're trying more to be. I have a family, I have a son, and we're trying to be more identify more with people who sit kind of in that era. They just want to hang out and like have a drink and not like have to look up to the people they listen to and enjoy as musicians.
Very cool, very pure. I like the line, a chosen family of musicians. So can you just kind of talk about, who is in the band and how you guys all came together?
So, well, I'm singing and playing guitar, rhythm guitar. I like to call it just the filler. But we have a lead guitar player. His name's Mike Penny. He plays in a band called the Jailbirds. Pardon me. Plays in a band called the Jailbirds, and they're really awesome. And they're from the Guelph kind of Mississauga area. All the guys in the band are kind of from different places in Ontario, but Mike plays in a band called the Jailbirds. He's a really ripping guitar player. We have a bass player named Ryan Ethier. He's unbelievable. He's just a really soul, kind of rhythm and blues kind of bass player, sits in the pocket really good. Our drummer's name is Xander Lamoth. He's been a studio musician forever. He played with Logan Stats a lot and a bunch of other musicians and country people, Nicolette and the Nobodies. And so we got him, and he's like Keith Moon. He's insane, and he's like Animal from the Muppets. And then we have our banjo player's name is Pete, Screaming Pete, we call him, and he was from the band actually called Revive the Rose. So I kind of got people that I've been working with and like knew for years and hung out with. Mike and I played in another band that I had before while Monster Truck was going. So it was very cool, and it was kind of like it felt like a chosen family because we all agreed to do it. We all agreed to stick in and be friends. Even though a lot of people met the first practice, like three of these guys met at the first practice, and we really turned into great friends now. And it's all of our girlfriends know each other, and it's kind of just hanging out and enjoying just starting a community, having some good times, having other people come in. We've had a few other singers from the area come in and like just they do 3 shows with us. And then, our friend Burnett Connors came in and did 3 or 4 shows with us one month. And then it's just been we're trying to build something better than just, a band that just
Yeah,
tours around, does whatever.
very cool. It's so funny when you said the name of the album because as I was prepping for this, I was like, why can't I find the album name anywhere? I see Listen to the Wild High, but I think it's like a link to listen, so I was so confused. But I do love that. And maybe talk to me about the name, The Wild High, and where that came from for you guys.
I was just somewhere, I forget where I was. I was somewhere in the States and I was doing something, some press thing, and I thought about the name The Wild High, and I thought that's pretty cool. I like that. And I was gonna call it my name and the Wild High. I thought that was kind of like because I was planning on making this kind of like a solo project and whatever. But yeah, so I thought the Wild High was cool, and then eventually I was like, well, I don't really have an ego like that. Not to say that putting your name in front of that is an egotistical thing to do, but I just didn't feel like putting that kind of attention on myself I didn't feel it was the right place. So I just went with the Wild High, and I was like, this is great. So we did it all, and we started the band up, went for a couple of years, and then I realized, oh yeah, my friends have a band called The Wild, and I was like, oh, that's an interesting, that's something I didn't even think about at all. But luckily, we're very different, so it kind of works out. So sorry, Dylan, but it's one of those funny things where, it was just. It's just about life, and the wild high of experience. And like we all know the best drugs come from life experience. So that's kind of the way we like to approach it. It's not about getting stoned all the time, although if that's your thing, have at it.
I love it. Okay, so talk to me about Monster Truck. Is it kind of just no more, or did you branch off to do your own thing? If you want to mention anything.
Oh, I left.
Yeah.
That's kind of how it went. We just started disagreeing a lot more often than we were agreeing, and I think it turned into you have to kind of weigh the risk and reward in it, like to risk your happiness for something that for what it was. I mean, I don't think anyone was happy, so it was time to kind of call it quits. So I just bowed out and kind of I'm not sure what their plans are for the future, but for me, as far as I'm concerned, like I'm good.
Do you kind of feel like it was starting over? I mean, you guys had built this whole following. Do you feel like you just kind of left this here and now you're moving on to a different branch of your musical life? What has it kind of felt like to you?
Definitely kind of feels like starting over. The Monster Truck never said that I left the band ever publicly. So it's never really been announced, and my reach is not even close to theirs, like my personal reach. So it's been really hard because every single show and every single interview I've done in the past like few years, no offense, but it's been like, hey, what's going on with Monster Truck? I'm like, I don't know. No idea.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been seriously like an uphill battle. And
Mhm.
getting on the radio and getting exposure that way would kind of help people realize, oh, that's kind of done, and now this is this, or at least for me. And it's been interesting because literally every show, it's like, so when you guys playing again? I'm like, oh, well, I was playing like in 2 months. Like, no, no, no. I'm like, no, no, no. And then the conversation has to be had over and over. But I don't mind,
Yeah.
The whole thing is it's nobody's fault that's asking me, so I'll tell that story a million times.
Okay. Well, this is all very exciting for you guys. The Wild High. We've got the new single, Still Holding On. Listen to the Wild High is the album title.
That's the album title.
All right.
As
So what does
confusing as it is.
the summer and the rest of the year look like for you guys?
Our summer is it's a bunch of shows. We actually did a Kickstarter campaign for our pre-order and it had a bunch of private shows in it. So we're gonna play three of those in the summer. We have a few festivals around Ontario. We're playing Blue Mountain in Collingwood on Canada Day. So we're pretty much staying close to home for now. We're gonna be hoping to venture out west early next year and make things a little bit more national. We've covered Ontario pretty good, but we're looking to move out west and out east. So as for this year, we're probably just going to stick around and play some fests and try to get ourselves together and ready to start touring and traveling.
Cool. Maybe a reunion show of the Wild and the Wild High back in Edmonton, Alberta. I love it.
Yeah, I wonder if they probably want to do a show. They're great.
Oh, for sure. Well, I appreciate this so much, John. I'm really excited and I really respect what you're doing here. This is something so different, and I think it's really, really cool what you guys are doing, and I'm excited for the future for the Wild High.
Awesome, Jess. I really appreciate that. Thanks so much.
Edmonton's best rock, 100.3 The Bear.